Wake up and good morning. 4th and 20 with Toast and Marsh.
It's Friday.
Why? You had all week to talk about work. Now it's the weekend, and that means it's
Party time!
The party is just getting started.
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch. Roger that.
Okay, let's move out. Come on, let's go.
It's showtime.
Here's Toast and Marsh.
Friday morning, wrapping up the week with 4th and 20. I am Toast. He is Marsh. This is Onside Radio. Sean Stanley behind the board as always. Big day yesterday, man. Big day. NBA trade deadline comes and goes. Everybody agrees. Heat won the thing.
Yeah.
Heat owned it. Pat Riley proves again why he's the godfather.
Fleeced him.
Oh.
Like,
when you realize, we'll go over exactly what they acquired and what they gave up for these pieces, and they gave up a little bag of beans. That's it, a little bag of magic beans. That's all they gave up. It's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
But we'll start with the biggest issue we have, and that is my buddy Marsh. Bro, I don't know what we do with you. A couple weeks ago.
Am I a curse?
Well, listen, like 10 some odd, 14 days ago, you came out and you were confident he were going to go on a long winning streak. They have not won since you said that. And then last night, after all the goodwill from the trade deadline and all the positivity, and they are winning. They are beating Portland with like 4 minutes to go. At that point, the Heat, according to the ESPN whatever index, have a 98% chance to win the game. My buddy Marsh, at that moment, tweets out this. The Heat are about to win, aren't they? We lost. We lost.
Oh, so much
98% to win. When I tweeted out, when I quoted your tweet and said the Heat were 98% to win when you did this, please stop. At that point, they were 37% chance to win. Dude, you need to stop. You can't. You gotta stop talking about them. Stop tweeting about them until they win.
I'm a curse.
You are.
Oh.
I don't want you talking about Jacory. You're just everything you touch right now is turning to crap. Oh, that was brutal last night.
That was so bad.
It was so bad.
How do we give that up?
All of the excitement around the moves that were made, and then. I mean, that crap foul with Ariza.
Oh,
just a little ticky-tack. Just give me a break.
That was ridiculous.
I mean, listen, did he touch the arm? Yes, technically, but come on, bro.
You can't call that at
that. Just apparently you can in the NBA. Just whatever. So, yeah, that was brutal.
Play again tonight.
Yeah. You going to tweet about it tonight?
Nope. Not even going to watch it.
Good. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what this team needs, is for you to not pay attention.
Yeah.
Didn't get any better on the ice either last night.
No, I'm
beginning to
worry.
Well, I wouldn't say worry because they're still in a great spot position wise. But I think we're beginning to see that, listen, we know that Tampa Bay is arguably the best team in the league. And I think maybe some of us thought that maybe we were right there with Tampa, and I think now it's obvious, especially when we're missing Barkov, that without him we're an average hockey team.
Yes.
He is the glue. He is the glue that makes everything stick. He is the stir that stirs the straw that stirs the drink. He is the key.
Yeah, the offense has just been so dead.
Oh.
Dead.
Oh.
So yeah, got shut out, got blanked.
Yes.
So now we're in Columbus now.
Is that where we're going?
I think we're playing Columbus. I don't know, but yeah.
We got the Heat Hornets tonight. Panthers, no, they're taking on Dallas next.
Oh,
2 games against Dallas, tomorrow night and Sunday night.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
So when can the new players for the Heat play?
I would like to think tonight.
Oof, that would be huge.
Be nice.
I doubt it's tonight.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know when Oladipo,
my boy, Oladipo, my God.
Not sure when he will be all suited up and ready. I'm hoping tonight. Listen, man, we need him.
We really
need him now. We need him now. The fact that we didn't give up any pieces, so we can get into all of that. But it was a good day yesterday.
It really was. I can't. So Kelly O is gone.
So basically, yeah.
and Mo Harkless, Avery Bradley, and Chris Silva. That's who we gave up.
So the Heat turned Kelly, Silva, Bradley, and Mo Harkless into Victor and what looks to be LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yes. And
all the reports are that they're doing the buyout and that the Heat are the leading people for his services.
So LaMarcus Aldridge, he's going to meet with the Heat, the Lakers, the Clippers, and the Nets. But it seems that
it seems like all the signs are pointing to him coming to Miami. Also yesterday, Oklahoma City waived Myers Leonard, so that's over.
Good run.
You know. Yeah, listen, I think the one move that folks are kind of went under the radar, and I'm gonna crucify his friggin' name, aren't I? Nemanja. God, I'm not even gonna try.
Here, I have the.
You should say it. Nemanja Bjelica.
Nemanja Bjelica.
Bjelica. Oh my God. Nemanja Bjelica. Everyone is raving about that move. I am not as familiar, but I guess he's in the 4.
Yes.
So, listen, the fact that Riley pulled all this off and gave up nothing, Duncan's still on the team, Tyler's still on the team, Nunn is still on the team.
It's crazy.
He gave up none of the future youth pieces. I mean, he got all of this done for nothing.
Well, it appeared that the Raptors just they wouldn't do the deal with Hero.
Well, and I'll tell you what, people were giving the Raptors a hard time, and I'll be honest, I'm not going to give the Raptors a hard time. So the Raptors were in a situation where you have a club legend who is on an expiring contract, who would like to go play for a contender, but has already won his ring. Mm-hmm. So he's not truly ring chasing because he's already gotten his ring. So it's not like he's only got a few years left and he's got to get that ring. He's only got a small window. So that wasn't an issue. But he would like to go to a contender if they can make something work. From Toronto's standpoint, you're going to lose Kyle Lowry anyways because he's going to be a free agent. Everybody the Heat were going to give back to you was primarily Duncan Robinson was going to be a restricted free agent. Mm-hmm. And if you don't feel he's worth paying like 12, 13, 14 million a year for, if you're not going to keep him, then why are you giving up Kyle Lowry? Like, if you're not getting back a piece you can build around, then what's the point? Yeah. Folks are saying, well, I mean, he's going to go away for free. Okay, but if you trade him now for someone that you're going to cut in the offseason, then you're still in the same spot. So why not just let him play out his season, finish the career in Toronto, then he can move on. I mean, Toronto doesn't want to be – we're not here to make a trade just to help you. If it doesn't help us, why are we going to make the trade? Mm-hmm. So I understand what he was doing.
Coming from?
I understand where he was coming from. Folks are giving him a hard time. Oh, he got an ego now because Urigia, the GM.
Yeah.
He got an ego now because they won. I'm like, dude, no, it's like, why make the trade? The only reason to make that trade is to help the Heat and to be just insanely kind to Kyle Lowry, which maybe you want to do, get a great relationship with him, but there's no point there for them.
But man, it seemed like the move was happening. Oh my gosh, all signs were pointing to it, and then 3 o'clock came and went, and people were losing their minds. And then everyone remembered you can still make moves after 3.
Well, no, I had the jump on, so yeah. I was watching the jump, and what's her name was being very clear. Listen, if trades are made right now, we're not going to find out until like 3:05, 3:06, 3:07 or something. And listen, we found out that at about 5 minutes beforehand, the reports were Toronto reached out to the 3 teams, said, yo, the Lakers, the Heat, and forgot who else, Philly.
Yeah.
Make your best offer right now. We're about to make a decision. And apparently none of them upped their offers. They were all just stood pat. And they passed.
But, I mean, kudos to Pat Riley, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe he pulled that off.
Bro, let me tell you something. There's going to come a day that he's not going to be in that front office anymore. Man, and we are going to we have had a phenomenal brain trust in charge of this team now going on like, almost like 25 years or whatever. And man, I'm just saying, be thankful, appreciate him for everything he's done for this city and this team.
Yeah.
Because one day he ain't going to be there. And I don't know who's going to replace him.
Wizard.
But, bro, he is the master.
He's so
He is the
good.
master.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, he got these guys for nothing. And talk about a GM. Let's look at the Rockets right now. Oof. The Rockets have had the MVP, James Harden, who's arguably going to be the MVP this year, the way he's playing. Maybe him, LeBron, who knows? But they give him up, and they have a handful of low first-round picks.
Yeah.
That's it.
They
didn't get any player. They could have given up those picks and had Karis LeVert and the other guy, and they no, I want the picks instead. Then Oladipo just look at what you got nothing for Oladipo.
You got Kelly
nothing.
Olynyk.
You got nothing for Victor Oladipo. Dude, so here's an example. Houston fans have been so accustomed to having Daryl Morey as their GM, phenomenal GM, making moves, making things happen. Well, now this new guy, he's off to a rough start.
Yeah, he is.
He's off to a rough start.
So 20 games that Oladipo played with Houston,
Yeah.
21.2 points per game.
And here's the other thing, dude. Yeah, these are almost at his career average. He's been coming back from an injury. Listen, would Lowry have been the better piece for the Heat? Yes, I believe he would have been. But this team needed someone that can score.
Yeah.
And Victor can do that.
That's why I was so high on him. And I've always been a big fan of Oladipo.
And the other thing is he wants to be here.
Yeah.
This
has been a move that has been talked about.
Yeah, we saw this in the bubble last year.
Yes. So I could not be happier for the Heat. I wish we could have won last night, but I think that we're about to turn it around. And I wonder what the starting lineup is going to look like now. It's probably going to be none at the 1, then Victor, Jimmy, right? Then I don't know,
but I got a thing for my mask that's gone down my throat, so we got to take a break. And I got to get some water. We'll be back after this on Onside Radio.
You can reach out to Toast and Marsh by dialing 888-441-4623. That's 888-441-4623.
A message to help keep you safe. If doctors told us today that we'd made a breakthrough on COVID-19, saving thousands of lives, we would rejoice. Finally, a good news day. We'd feel less afraid that our loved ones would be struck by the invisible enemy. We'd start to feel hope that we could live our lives again. Well, a mask does all that. We can help protect others by covering our noses and mouths, which is how the virus mainly spreads. Masks are a ticket to freedom, to be out in the world, to getting together, back to work, back to doing what we want. If doctors announced we could save lives today, we would grab that breakthrough with both hands. While we wait for a vaccine, grab the breakthrough that's already here. When we're out, it's masks on.
Brought to you by the Ad Council.
He has an overbite that makes him look like a cartoon character, a slightly crooked eye, and an uncommonly wrinkly neck. In the right light, he can look a little like a garden gnome, and he'll wear a bow tie just because. Sure, you might call him a little quirky, but that's exactly what makes him so perfect. Tuna is a 3-year-old Chihuahua Dachshund mix with more than 700,000 followers on Instagram, and it all started because he was adopted. You can't buy a best friend like Tuna, but you can adopt one. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
If you missed NBA insider Ira Winderman and the Acura of Pembroke Pines Miami Heat report, you missed this.
Andre Iguodala is sort of like that, the old Cadbury Easter egg. It only shows up, rarely, like once a year. Andre shows up in the fourth quarter. I almost have to check the bench early to see if Andre's at the game yet in the first quarter or the second quarter. He's done a really good job with measuring the time for guys. Eric Spoelstra knows. He's been through enough deep playoff runs to know.
The Acura of Pembroke Pines Miami Heat report with NBA insider Ira Winderman, exclusively at OnSideRadio.com.
Big news, Miami fans! Body Armor is proud to be the new official sports drink of Major League Soccer and Inter Miami CF. It doesn't matter if you're a player or a fan, Body Armor sports drink will hydrate you with potassium-packed electrolytes, antioxidants, and no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or dyes. Whether you're at home or in the starting lineup, Body Armor sports drink will hydrate you from kickoff to the final whistle. Body Armor, now the official sports drink of Inter Miami CF, available at your local Publix.
Inter Miami CF, your official furniture and mattress store, is here. City Furniture is your #1 home source for the trends you want at the prices you'll love, including exclusive City Furniture collections, the widest selection of styles, affordable home accents, mattresses starting at just $99 and more. Create the home of your dreams fast with next-day delivery, plus get 60 months special financing with no down payment. Because City Furniture is here to make it easy so everyone can live life like this, visit cityfurniture.com.
Welcome back to 4th and 20 with Toast and Marsh. To reach out to the boys, send a text to 844-416-8123. That's 844-416-8123. Here's Toast and Marsh.
#818, 4th and 20, OnsideRadio.com, Friday morning. Sun is shining bright today, people. It's going to be a beautiful one out there. Going to be a little hot, too.
It's going to be steamy.
Yeah, baby. We're back in the 80s. Although I think I saw someone saying they might get a cold front again next week.
Really?
We'll
That'd be
see.
nice.
Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
No.
Something big will be going down during our show today. Just over an hour from now, there will be a young man in Georgia that will be getting in front of a microphone at about 9:30 and making his college decision. Now, this is, he could always, change his mind down the road, but his name is Jacory Brown. He was here on campus at the University of Miami a couple weeks ago. He is a 4-star quarterback out of Georgia. And I'll tell you why I'm talking about him, because he's a bit different. And that is, I can't recall the last time that I saw a big-time recruit. He came down here for an unofficial visit a couple weeks ago. So on an unofficial visit, you can't meet with the coaches. You can basically just kind of walk around campus, maybe accidentally bump into some other players, have them tour you around, all accidentally, of course. Nothing's planned. But while he was here, he left campus, and he met with Miami-Dade Police Department.
Yeah, he met with, city officials.
He did. And the reason why he did this is because Jacory believes that, and I got to be honest with you, I wish I had self-esteem like this kid at the age of 18. But he believes that he is here for more than just football. that through football, he is going to be able to use that to make the world a better place, to improve things for other people. And he wanted to meet with community leaders in the community that he's thinking of going to, not hasn't committed yet, thinking of going to, and sit down with them and chat. And I'm having trouble wrapping my brain around the maturity level, because when I was 18 or whatever, if I'm in that position, that is possibly the last thing that I have going through my head. And bro, I am impressed as hell.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, not only physically does he look like just a demon, but the fact that mentally he is that aware of just, man, pretty impressive stuff, Marsh.
Yeah, so the more I read and talk to people about him, so he describes this as like a 40-year decision.
Yeah.
Like this is a decision that is going to, he wants to make his community a better place, because I know he spent some time in Coral Gables. I think he played with Thomas Davis in high school, so met with him, also saw Jake Garcia, and so. But after that, he went on down into Overtown, and he was just shocked that there's such a difference.
Oh sure.
In in how people live, Coral
Three
Gables.
blocks, man.
Exactly. And so
stark.
And I'm just really, really excited if he does pick Miami. Things are looking good. But if he does pick Miami, the effect that this is going to have on the rest of this class, because this is the kind of guy that you want to play with and play for. So, not only is he just a freak, a physical freak, he's huge, but just the mindset.
And if you go ahead then and you start looking at Miami's recruiting, and if they could possibly in 3 successive years land TVD, Jake Garcia, and then Jacory Brown, bro, first of all, one of those latter two would end up having to, I'm guessing would end up transferring just because, but that's a problem that you want to have, because you have to get someone every single cycle. And if we can go 3 cycles in a row where we nail those types of guys,
I love it.
We all know what the most important position in football is. And these 3 guys are studs, all 3 of them. And these are the guys that we have been clamoring. These are the types of guys we've been clamoring for for the last 17 years.
Yeah, I could not be more excited. I think our quarterback room for the next few years is in a great place.
We haven't gotten guys of this high school caliber since Kyle Wright. It's probably the last one, right?
Jaron Williams was a big.
Jaron was for. Also, man, did you see the article with him?
I did not.
So they talked to him. He's at South Florida, and I'm happy to see this. But apparently, going to where was that, Kansas or that D2 thing or whatever?
He went to
the
some
FCS,
junior college.
They didn't play football.
No, they did not.
And he said having that year off made him realize the mistakes he made at Miami. And I would say props, bro, because you need to get your head on straight because this is your last shot. And you can do great things in South Florida.
Yeah.
And your career to go to the next level is still open to you if you can turn it around, but this is like your last shot. So I was very happy to see that article and see that he has that self-awareness and that he's kind of realized that, I didn't really handle myself well down there in Coral Gables.
No, that I hope nothing but the absolute best for him. He has talent. I mean,
oh my God,
this is a guy that threw 6 touchdowns in one game at Miami, and after that game, I was like, oh my gosh, we have the answer. And then I mean, he's a young kid. He's allowed to make mistakes, and it's good to. Most kids don't learn from them at that age, and so it just goes to show you that man, that was a bad year.
It was a bad year.
It
was an awful year.
That was such a bad year.
Yes, it was.
In that the fact that we went from that quarterback room to what we are right now.
It's amazing.
It's incredible.
Listen, when you just look at just the overall talent depth on the roster, what has happened over the last couple of years, you can't deny it. Now, the question is, can you harness all of that and have it all work together
to
win on the football field on Saturdays? And that's what we're all about to find out.
Well, and I think that a big thing is the maturity level in that locker room. Because
a lot more maturity.
In 2019, it was a mess, and it was just horrible. And now the Insta Alphas. And you'd like to think, and you'd like to hope. I mean, we're hearing all these good things. But we've been hearing that for 10, 15 years.
But here's the thing. We heard all these great things last offseason, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen, Manny is the king of the offseason. He does a great job. Everything that comes out of this program in the offseason gets everybody excited. It's all good. It's just not translating into the regular season.
He's a hype man.
He is. But at some point, the hype's got to carry over to the field.
Yeah.
Like at some point, the hype's got to be good enough that they don't come out flat and they're down 21-0, 9 minutes into a football game against their biggest rival. That's all. That's all we're saying, man. So, when everyone talks about, Miami is going to be favored in all but 2 games this year, that's most likely correct. And we all know what those 2 games are. Week 1 against Alabama in Atlanta, and then at North Carolina coming off a bye week. Those are the 2 games we're going to be underdogs for.
Yeah, off of 16
Alabama,
days.
It could be like 21 points. Who the hell knows? And I'm not concerned about that one. It's a UNC game.
Yes. Yeah, I think most people, they realized Alabama is...
You just show me respect against Alabama.
Yeah.
You make it a respectable game. Stay within 10 in the fourth quarter. Make it somewhat close so that I know there's but make me proud that, hey, you know what? We're not that far away.
Yeah, score.
Yes. Show me that you can compete for 60 minutes with the baddest team on the planet. That's it. You don't have to win the game. Just compete for 60 minutes for me. That's all I want to see. Don't give up. Don't get down.
Yeah.
Don't fall into a hole and then just say, screw it, this one's over.
We can't have what happened, or we can't have it can't be like the LSU game from a few years ago.
No.
Because that game, I think we were down 33-3 at halftime.
Yes, it was awful.
We just looked,
it was awful.
And we looked like we just did not belong, and we just can't have that happen again.
And that's the biggest issue that I have had and why I have been a bit of a negative Nelly. It's not, listen, have the records improved while he's been here? Absolutely. Has the recruiting improved while Absolutely. Here's my issue, is that in the biggest games we've had, it's not that we've lost, it's how we've lost. We haven't shown up. We haven't, not like we've lost on last-second field goals to North Carolina or to these. No. We didn't lose to a last-second field goal or a bad call in the bowl game. We didn't show up. We didn't show up for these games. And that's my I just want us, dude, we can go 9-3 as long as we give 100% effort in every game. I'll be thrilled.
As long as we look
right,
like prepared.
I'm not asking for undefeated national championship seasons.
I'm not asking for that at all.
I'm asking for you guys to put forth 100% for 60 minutes in all 12 games. That's it. And then we'll see what happens. For 10-2, great. For 9-3, great. I'll be happy. I'll be proud.
I think the first year under Manny, he was kind of learning how to be a head coach, and it was a disaster. Last year,
he's still learning how to be a head coach.
He is. But last year, you took baby steps. You beat the teams that you were supposed to beat, which is a problem that Miami's had for a long time.
There were a couple where you thought about losing.
Yeah. But the thing is, in years past, that NC State game, we lose.
No, 100%.
We lose.
100%.
That UVA game, we probably lose.
100%.
Pitt game, Virginia Tech, we probably lose. But now this year, you have to take another step.
Yes.
You have to beat the teams like a North Carolina. You have to get
Charlotte. You have to have a big win.
Yes.
We didn't have a big win last year.
Yeah,
our biggest win last year was NC State.
Yep.
And with all due respect, that's not a big win. That's not a big enough win for in the ACC nowadays. That's just not. So we need a big win this year. And a big win this year means going to North Carolina and winning. Yeah. I'm not going to throw Alabama out there because that's not fair to them. It's not fair to the kids on the field. But I will throw out there, we have to go to Chapel Hill, and we have to beat Sam Howell in his final year there.
And Mac.
We have to win that game. And I'll be honest with you, I'd like to beat the living crap out of them after what they did last year to us.
I would like to beat the hell.
I would love for all three of our running backs to each have 200 yards. Okay? Got it? Yeah. All right. I want Don Chaney to have 25 carries and 300 yards.
But we're realistic. That's just what we just want.
But
revenge.
I want them to win. They have to get a big win. You have to get a big win.
I want us to go into that game. I think that's like our 6th game, maybe
something like that. It's out of the bye.
I want to go in 5-1.
Yeah.
And win.
Yeah.
That I need it.
Yes. I need a division championship.
I need a coastal championship this year. There's no excuses.
We started our podcast right after they made their last appearance in the ACC title game, thinking, oh, yeah, this will be great. We're going to be at this every year. We haven't been back since. Bro, hello? Our division ain't that good.
And that's a nice highlight. Oh, Nkosi intercepted. There's no excuses. I know that UNC still has Sam Howell, but obviously, overall roster, Miami's right there.
And listen, we talked to Parker Stats yesterday, and on that returning thing, Miami was number 3. North Carolina was number 7. So they're right there in terms of talent returning, and listen, we all know that is. You can say what you want about FSU, fine. But our division rival is North Carolina. Mm-hmm. That's the team that we're going to be battling with for the next number of years for Coastal Division. It's going to come down to the two of us for the Coastal Division.
Yes.
That's just the reality.
You have to. And if you can't get to Charlotte, win 10 games. Win
and then a bowl game.
Yes. Yeah.
If you don't go to the ACC championship game, you had better win your bowl game. You'd better still go 10-2 or 9-3 at the worst, and you better win that bowl game by 30.
They've won one bowl game since I was in 6th grade. One.
Jesus Christ.
One, Toast. They've won one bowl game since 06.
Wow. That's rough,
That's
bro.
so bad.
So bad. They've been awful losses, too. Just awful. I mean, God.
Remember the halfback pass in the snow? Oh, the Louisiana Tech.
Oh, the one at Yankee Stadium? Wisconsin? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God. The Louisiana Tech one.
Just brutal. It's been a nightmare.
It really has.
It can't get any worse. I mean, it can't. We can't lose anyone worse in a bowl game. You're going to lose a Prairie View A&M for crying out loud? I mean, come on. We're going to talk some entertainment with Neary Signs. That is coming up next. This is OnsideRadio.com.
Onside Radio, the only choice for the South Florida sports fan.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Hi, it's Olivia Munn with my shelter pets, Frankie and Chance. Say hi, guys. When I adopted them, I discovered that they both have incredible personalities. Chance's sole purpose in life is to love and to be loved. Frankie is a little bit of a scoundrel and always entertaining. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the Humane Society of the United States, and Maddie's Fund.
Weeknights 6 to 7. Catch Game Night with Michael Christian. Listen to the show that provides the smorgasbord gamers love and sports fans desire. From breaking sports news to the latest in the gaming culture. Catch Game Night with Michael Christian from 6 to 7 p.m. exclusively at OnSideRadio.com.
Why was the basketball court all wet? Because the players kept dribbling on it.
The dad joke. Corny, groan-worthy, but also one of the simplest ways to share a moment with your kids.
What did the buffalo say when he dropped his son off for school? Bye, son.
So take a moment to make your kid laugh, because dad jokes rule. Make your kid laugh today. Go to fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Inter Miami CF, your official furniture and mattress store, is here. City Furniture is your #1 home source for the trends you want at the prices you'll love, including exclusive City Furniture collections, the widest selection of styles, affordable home accents, mattresses starting at just $99 and more. Create the home of your dreams fast with next-day delivery, plus get 60 months special financing with no down payment. Because City Furniture is here to make it easy so everyone can live life like this, visit cityfurniture.com.
These are unprecedented times, challenging how the YMCA works to strengthen community as we have for nearly 170 years. But we've always found ways to help people and communities in times of crisis. Right now, Ys across the country are providing emergency childcare, shelter, food programs, and outreach to seniors. But we can't do it alone. Whether you're connected to the Y or have a fond Y memory, we need you to stay with us. Reach out to your local Y today and stay with us for a better us.
Keeping you informed in the world of sports. With an OnSideRadio.com sports update.
Good morning, Miami. I'm Marsh with your Onside Sports morning update. The Heat's losing streak is up to 5 as they fell to the Blazers last night, 125-122. Miami's back at it tonight as they'll travel to Charlotte to play the Hornets. That game starting at 8. There was some news for the Heat on Thursday. Miami completed a trade with Houston, receiving Victor Oladipo in exchange for Avery Bradley and Kelly Olynyk. They also traded Mo Harkless and Chris Silva to the Kings for Nemanja Bjelica. Panthers had a rough night on Thursday, losing 3-0 to the Blackhawks. Florida has now lost 3 in a row. This is South Florida's new choice for local sports talk, OnSideRadio.com.
Welcome back to 4th and 20 with Toast and Marsh. To reach out to the boys, send a text to 844-416-8123. That's 844-416-8123. Here's Toast and Marsh.
It is Friday. It is just about 8:40. 4th and 20. I'm Toast. He is Marsh. That means that we need to go to the phones and talk to our man, Neary Signs, South Florida comedian extraordinaire. Talk a little entertainment news. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing, guys? What's going on, brother?
Doing good, man. I got my first shot, so I'm happy about that.
So did I.
Yes.
So did I.
So easy.
Yeah, I you know, it's funny because people were like, "You're not over 50." I'm like, "But I'm fat."
Yes, thank you. Card. Yeah, the fat card pays off finally. I was like, "Yo."
Finally, dude.
And they said, "Are you fat?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm not fat. I'm obese."
Yes. Oh, clinically, sir.
Yes.
Clinically obese.
Finally, it's paying off for me. I knew those Hostess cupcakes would come through one day.
Yeah, I was at my doctor's office, and I jokingly said, I was getting a regular checkup, and I jokingly said, hey, if you have any more of that vaccine laying around, I jokingly said. And she was like, well, you could go get one. And I was like, oh, but I'm not over 50. And she was like, yeah, but there's, like, if she was trying to be nice. She was like, yeah, but there are other things if you have, you can get them. And I was like what? And then she listed off a list that she knew I did not belong to. And I was like, I don't have any of those things, doctor. She was like, and obesity. And I was like, oh.
Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner.
Exactly. It was like that. I felt like that. You know that bit with Key and Peele where he goes to the doctor to try to get a note to get medical marijuana? Yes. And he's like, what can I say that I have? And then he just goes, and that's how literally the doctor was like, you're fat, stupid. And I'm
There
like,
you go.
oh, yeah, I'll take that.
Finally, it paid off for me. Doctor's been telling me to lose weight all these years. Good thing I didn't, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't have got my vaccine.
Look who's laughing now.
Right?
Who's the doctor now?
So, Neri, last week when we chatted, I had not yet had a chance to watch the Snyder Cut. I finally was able to. I was able to schedule around the 4 some odd hours. I got it in, bro. Damn, that's a good movie.
It's a good. I've seen it 3 times after that, sir. 3 times after that. Yeah.
So
I'm not trying to brag, but
right,
because I'm unemployed.
I mean, listen, and I've been a huge fan of the MCU and everything, but I got to be honest, man. That movie could be the best of all of them.
Wow.
It's really good, man. It's really good. It's and here's what I had a friend tell me this. He was like, I think Snyder and his movies, Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman, I think they got a lot of crap when they first came out because everybody just wanted more Marvel-style movies.
Right.
And I think with this whole behind the scenes of what's happened, they're just like, you know what, let the guy make whatever he's going to make. And I think now people are more tolerant of like, you know what, this is its own thing. It's an adult superhero movie. I know that sounds ridiculous.
No, it's true. So here's my thing, man, is that so that whole thing comes out, and after a few days, I guess the lady who's the CEO of DC or who's in charge of that whole studio comes out, and she clarifies that that was the end of the Zack Snyder trilogy. That put a nail in his his 3-movie arc, and she kind of was talking about the future. And I'll be honest, bro, kind of seemed like she wants to go away from the dark stuff and back to like hey, happy like Hanna-Barbera Super Friends sort of crap.
Yeah, well, I forgot her name, but we have it's Ann Sarnoff. That's her name.
Okay.
I remember now. Ann Sarnoff. We have a voodoo doll of her, so we're working towards it. She is the stupidest. I'm so sorry. She is the stupidest lady in the time where critics and audiences alike are clamoring for more Zack Snyder Justice League. They're clamoring for it. They're like, everybody's loving it. They crashed the servers last week. They beat Marvel's streaming Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Everybody's like literally saying, we want more Zack Snyder stuff. And Ann Sarnoff comes off and says, I know there's a gold mine in front of me, but I don't even want to just reach out. Like, all she has to do is reach out and grab the money.
Yeah.
And she's like, nah, we're fine. We got other ideas. Like, stupid. They're so stupid. Like, I've never seen somebody have the opportunity where they have all the money. They can have all the money in the world, and they're just like, no, we don't want it. It's not part of our plan.
Okay, so Neri, I desperately need to start a new show I need a new show to watch. Like it's bad. I keep rewatching Seinfeld and everything. What's a good comedy show that you would recommend?
Sitcom.
Yeah.
Are you looking
Sure.
specifically sitcom?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like, I could tell you other shows that are old, but just not as old as Seinfeld. I guess. Did you ever get into Parks and Rec? Did you ever see that?
No. Okay, so I watched the first season, but it was okay. I love the casting in it though.
And he's a huge Office fan.
I'm a huge Office fan.
Yeah, the Parks and Rec is a good one. There's I don't know of any. I'm trying to think of newer sitcoms because even like late 2000s. How I Met Your Mother is good. I'm trying to think of New Girl. Did you ever watch New Girl? New Girl's really funny, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry to say this. I hate New Girl with a passion.
Oh, okay.
Have you gotten into Schitt's Creek?
My wife loves Schitt's Creek.
I
have not gotten into it. I will say this though: when I walk in and I'm walking by my wife watching it, just hearing it does make me laugh. I can't attest to it because I haven't sat down and watched the whole thing.
Catherine O'Hara is just a master.
But she is that. I will say that every time I'm walking by, my wife watches it religiously. When I walk by, and the bits and clips that I hear, I laugh out loud. So I will say Schitt's Creek is funny, but I haven't seen the whole thing. I can tell you what it sounds like. It sounds funny, but I can't tell you that's how I watched it.
We're talking to Neri Sainz, South Florida comedian. So with the Justice League out, I saw a story yesterday where the Russo brothers said, hey, listen, man, we got no problem doing a 6-hour director's cut of Endgame if you guys want it. We're game.
Really? Is that what they said?
Yes.
You know what's funny? How things change, because people asked, like right after Endgame, when they were doing press for Endgame, I specifically remember listening to a podcast where they were talking, and they asked them, "Is there are they going to release a director's cut?" And their words were, "What you saw in theaters was the director's cut." Oh. Like they were like, "Oh, that's it. That's what the movie we wanted to put out." And now that people are okay with a 4-hour cut of the movie, they're like, whoa. I changed my mind. No, there's another
dollar signs, Neri. There's dollar signs there.
But I don't think they get it. I don't think they get money off of that.
Well, I would say I don't see how adding 2 hours to Endgame improves it or moves it forward any more than it already was.
It's a 3.5-hour movie,
right?
Guys.
Exactly. It's not like it was 90 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
6 hours. 6
hours. I gotta be honest. Yeah, it's 3.5. Endgame is 3.5 hours long. And here's the thing about Endgame, and I love Endgame, and I've gone back to rewatch it multiple times. Obviously, I saw it 3 times at theaters. But I will say this: there's a good portion, and I get it, for story building, you need this. But after they kill Thanos in the first 20 minutes of the movie, there's a good hour low where I'm just like, all right, get to the portals.
Well, yeah, dude, so like the worst thing that that Sarnoff lady said is that she made it seem to believe that Darkseid's out of this now. That we're not going to see any, right? Like, so here was my thing, Neri. Like, how do you not, even if you don't want Zach to produce any more movies, how do you not hire him and put him in a Kevin Feige position, where he kind of oversees the whole thing?
Because that would mean that she would be admitting she's wrong.
Well, yes,
that's
she'd lose her
their
job.
whole thing. Yeah. Like all of this, like bringing, like the fact that they had said before, Zack Snyder's gonna this movie's is the colder sack of like it's gonna round it out. Like that's what she's been saying for a while. But that was before the movie came out. After the movie came out, and after everybody's reaction, I think it's as if they got egg on their face. And they're like, they don't want to admit it. They don't want to go like, thank God we think, you know what I mean? Like it's, I don't know who does it a lot. What gender doesn't want to admit that they're wrong? I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one that is. Yeah.
Like, how do you not just admit and go, man, my bad. We had it all wrong. Zach is a genius.
Listen,
I'm so glad that we could bring him back.
It's like Kathleen Kennedy with the Star Wars franchise, man. Like, I mean, until she got Favreau involved, she was swinging and missing at everything.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, man. So it's a thing. You know, it's funny because for the most part, most people didn't know who Ann Sarnoff was up until Monday.
Yes,
and
true.
Now everybody on the internet knows that her contract is up in 2 years. Like, the fact that the regular Joe Blow off the street knows these aren't, you know what I mean? It's not like I know Tom Brady's contract. That's not the same thing. You don't even know of Ann Sarnoff. All of a sudden now you know when the executive of Warner Brothers' contract is up. It's hilarious to me.
Dude, I need to get into I think I'm going to start the superhero movies this weekend.
You should listen, man. There's like 30 Marvel ones.
I know.
So, you know
what do I start with?
The first one. Iron Man is the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first
so
one.
I start with Iron Man.
Start with Iron Man.
You have to start chronologically. You just have to start from when it came out. Just take the journey, man.
In terms of release, not in terms of when they were
correct.
set. Yes.
Correct.
So start with Iron Man.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I think those are
It's
my
Robert
weekend
Downey Jr.
plans.
Oh, hey,
Robert
listen.
Downey Jr. playing a womanizing drunk.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's so
John
perfect
Favreau's
for
in it, right?
2021. Yes, he is.
I love
Yes,
John
he is.
Favreau.
Last thing, Neri, did you happen to catch the first episode of Falcon Winter Soldier? I watched it.
I did.
What do you think?
Well, the first part of the first part of the show when there was all action.
Yes.
I was very surprised at the fact that they're just killing people now.
Yes.
Like, these are superheroes. When Batman versus Superman first came out a few years ago, everybody on the internet was on fire because Batman kills people. Batman doesn't kill people. All of a sudden, you fast forward a few years, and Falcon is literally dropping dudes off of the sky, just letting them go from the top,
Yep.
And so I thought that was interesting. And then the other part, first of all, I don't like Winter Soldier. Can we he killed Tony's mom. Spoiler alert, Marsh. I'm sorry. You'll figure that out in about 25 movies. But he killed Tony's mom, and I don't like him, and he's not redeemable to me. And you can make him sad and emo all you want, and you can make him sorry. I don't care. I don't care.
Right.
But can we talk about the fact that superheroes don't get paid? Can we talk about that?
Yes.
They work for a billionaire. They don't get paid.
Right. It's all volunteer. It's all volunteer. Yes.
He's an actual superhero. Multiple times in his life, he has literally saved the world. Literally saved the world. People know about it. It's not like Black Ops missions that nobody knows about it. People know about him saving the world, and he still has to go to the bank to get a loan for a boat. Yes. I think that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
And they turn him down. They turn him down.
And while asking for a selfie.
Yes, while asking for a selfie, yes. Which you could totally see that happening in real life. Absolutely. Neri, man, great stuff as always, bro. We're up against the break, but we'll talk to you again next week. Have an awesome weekend. Are you got any shows this weekend that we should know about?
No, I'm unemployed in the truest sense of the word.
All right, bro. We will talk to you next Friday morning. Neri signs, everybody. Thank you, brother.
Thanks, bro.
Love you guys. Bye.
I love talking to Neri, man. That is our little entertainment report every single Friday on 4th and 20. We've got the news coming up next on OnSideRadio.com.
You can send them a text at 844-416-8123. That's 844-416-8123.
Riddle me this. With all this sizzling meat and crunchy veggies nestled between toasty flatbread, who should get credit for Papa John's new papadilla? The person who invented pizza or the person who invented folding? Well, whoever it is, a tip of the tongue hat to you, sir or madam. Get a new papadilla, 4 flavors, just $6 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
Hey, it's Big O for EJD Construction, your custom home builder, additions and home remodeling. Our lives have changed. We're making our homes more of an oasis. Call the right place. Call the right people. Eric at EJD Construction for over 16 years. A-rated member of Angie's List in the Better Business Bureau. 305-433-4843. That's 305-433-4843 for EJDConstruction.com.
You're listening to the only sports station in South Florida that likes to take your calls. 888-441-4623. We connect with a South Florida sports fan because we are South Florida. Locally owned and operated. 888-441-4623. OnSideRadio.com. South Florida's home for real sports talk.
All right, class. Let's hear what everyone did this weekend. Jill?
Well, I raised my older sister to a big oak tree. It was at least 100 years old. My mom said I must have set a record or something. And then we went down by a stream and perched up on this huge rock and saw all of these little minnows swimming around way below us. And then I rescued my little brother from an evil slug king who was guarding him at the bush fortress. And my sister and I brought him back to our super twig fort for safety. And then we all laid out and told stories until it got dark. And the Big Dipper led us all the way home.
Wow. Awesome. Where were you, Jill?
Yeah. We went to the forest. It's not that far away. Anyone want to come this weekend?
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week and find the fun, adventurous you. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Big O for M&S Air Conditioning. You know, air quality in your home and business is more important than ever. That's why you've got to call M&S Air Conditioning and let them install a high-efficiency polarized air filter in your AC unit. Folks, it attracts, captures, and destroys biological contaminants to improve your air quality. With stellar customer service, answering your call from 7:30 a.m. till 9 o'clock p.m. For more info on high-efficiency air filters and their preventative maintenance plans, visit M&S Air Conditioning at ac-florida.com.
Let's get back to the 4th and 20 with Toast and Marsh. You can send them a text at 844-416-8123. That's 844-416-8123. Here's Toast and Marsh.
8:03. Friday morning. I am Toast. He is Marsh. This is 4th and 20. What do you say we bang out some news?
4th and 20 news.
All right, Marsh, it was literally 2 days ago that they spotted 3 new Kellogg's Pop-Tarts flavors coming out for the summer. But the brand is not done yet. They have now added a 4th. Banana cream pie. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this one.
I love banana cream pie. I don't love it as a Pop-Tart.
I don't think I want that inside a non-refrigerated Pop-Tart that's been sitting on a shelf for a significant amount of time.
Ew.
Oh.
What were the other flavors?
Peach cobbler.
Ew.
Yeah, peach cobbler was one. I think there was a, I forgot what the other 2 were. Oh, a lemon cream pie.
Just stick
a peach cobbler.
No.
Yeah, no,
Stick
just
with like the chocolate.
Yeah, I like the s'mores. I like the blueberry, the
Cookies and
strawberry,
cream.
cookies and
Oh.
cream. Sure. Now, when you get the Pop-Tart, do you toast it or eat it raw?
Eat it raw.
Yeah, I eat it raw.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever toasted a Pop-Tart.
No, I don't get those people.
Like I
haven't had a Pop-Tart in
Neither
years.
have I, but in that
sounds
I
good.
always break off the crust around the edge first.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because that's the worst part.
Uh-huh.
You gotta get that out of the way first. All right. You've heard about the big cargo ship that is stuck in the Suez Canal. Apparently not, Marsh. Okay, it happened yesterday, and it's going to be stuck there for about 3-4 weeks. It's costing like $9 billion a day in lack of trade that's moving around. Yeah, that's why gas prices are going up. Anyways, before it got itself stuck in the canal, according to the nautical tracking service Vessel Finder, the massive Ever Given charted a route that resembled a penis and testicles. When you look overhead at how it was moving around, they drew a giant penis
where is
and
it
testicles.
stuck?
This is in the Suez Canal in Egypt.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, sure, yes. You have no idea.
I don't watch the news.
You don't watch the news. Wow. That tells you everything you need to know. This is a good one. You'll love this one. This comes out of Thailand. Doctors were shocked this week when they found a 59-foot-long tapeworm in a Thai man's rectum.
Oh!
67-year-old patient visited the hospital complaining of stomach pains, and he was farting a lot. He was unaware of any problems. He had a stool sample that was sent to the medics, and it came back. It showed 28 eggs. The man was given deworming medicine before the giant parasite left his rectum on March 20th and was 59 feet long.
How is that possible?
I've always been fascinated by the whole tapeworm thing because every couple of years you'll hear about a guy or a person that had like a 10, 15, 20, 30-foot tapeworm removed from their intestines.
That's one of the most disgusting things.
I believe you can get them if you eat like raw pork.
I heard people eat them like to lose weight.
Well, I believe you do eat them because you got a living creature inside you that's taking up nutrients. Oh, 59 feet, bro.
Oh.
Like, that's like, you're only 6 feet. Like, that thing is, oh my God.
That's disgusting.
How long did it take to pass? Did he have, oh. Yeah, you push that out or does it go out on its own? It's like a snake? Oh my God. Humans are infected when they eat raw or undercooked beef, which contains the infectious larvae. Oh, here's a picture of it all stretched out. Look at that. Oh, look at that thing. Look at that. It's got a little smiley face on its head.
Oh, that's so bad.
59-foot tapeworm.
That's so bad. That's so disgusting.
Oh, do you ask the doctor if you can save that afterwards? Like put it in a jar of formaldehyde or something? Leave it on your, like, it's like, listen, man, it's like got to be Guinness Book of World Record, right?
Yeah,
you brag about that now.
Yeah,
Bro, look at the 59-foot tapeworm that once came out of me.
You
set them on a
put
jar
it
on my mantle.
pedestal.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a big pedestal.
It's a big pedestal. It's a big jar. 59-foot tapeworm in that bad boy. That's like, it's not a mason jar, man. You might need like a keg or something. I don't know. All right, we will.
Oh, that's so bad.
We will take a break. We've got another hour to go. Have no idea what we're going to talk about in the next hour, so we'll figure it out over the next few minutes. This is OnSideRadio.com.
Onside Radio, the only choice for the South Florida sports fan.
Papa, why can't we telegraph while riding a horse?
Son, there ain't no one to blame but Jeffro. He was riding old Betsy the Stallion, tip-tapping away at his telegraph, when blam, ran right into the side of the saloon.
Well, if Jeffro can't do it, neither should you. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Okay, men. This is your time. Maybe you didn't choose this, but you're here now. You're gonna go out there and be an all-star caregiver. It's up to you. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go grocery shopping, cook, clean, be there emotionally and physically. You gotta dig deeper. Drive them to physical therapy, doctor's appointments. Don't you forget about the pharmacy. I know you won't, because that's what caregivers do. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. This is your time to show the world, your family, and yourself that you're tougher than tough. Now go out there and be the best caregiver this world has ever seen. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Onside Radio. No station in South Florida provides more live and local sports talk. Follow us on social media at Onside Radio.
Okay, forest animals, today is a new day. Kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to us to make their visit a good one. Sparrow.
Yes?
Have you practiced the most popular bird songs for the year?
Of course.
Catchy. I like it. Okay, River.
Dude.
How's the temperature?
It's a refreshing 52 degrees, man. Perfect for a little riverside shoeless relaxation.
Ah, good. Owl, you here? Course. Who's asking? I am. Look, you know the drill. Sleep during the day, scare the kids at night. Perfect. I love my job. Oak Tree?
What's up?
Still in the same place I left you last year. That's what I like. Consistency.
Well, it's not like I'm going anywhere for the next couple hundred years.
I know. I love it. Turtle.
He's not here yet, man.
He's late every morning. You'd think you would have learned by now to leave the night before our meetings. Okay. Squirrel. Has anybody seen Mr. Squirrel?
The forest has been preparing just for you. Visit a forest near you today. To learn more about cool things to do in the forest, visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Let's be honest. The National Symphony may not be in his future, but he wanted to try violin. So you said yes because you love him. And if you love him that much, love him enough to make sure he's buckled up and in the back seat. Find out more about keeping your kids safe in your vehicle at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Show him you love him. Keep him safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Hey, it's Big O for EJD Construction, your custom home builder, additions and home remodeling. Our lives have changed. We're making our homes more of an oasis. Call the right place. Call the right people. Eric at EJD Construction for over 16 years. A-rated member of Angie's List in the Better Business Bureau. 305-433-4843. That's 305-433-4843 for EJDConstruction.com.
Welcome back to 4th and 20.
Everyone gather round.
I should just start at the beginning.
What day of the week is it?
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
What are your plans for the weekend?
Doing absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Sounds exciting. Okay, where was I? End of the week. Friday. Who's ready to party?
Okay, finally.
It's showtime.
Here's Toast and Marsh.
.902. Friday morning, 4th and 20, OnSideRadio.com. I'm Toast. He is Marsh. We are streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. Go ahead and subscribe, follow those if you wouldn't mind. Going to get into the winners and losers for the NBA trade deadline. But first, Marsh, they are installing a public toilet in Vancouver, okay? How much would you think a single public toilet should cost?
$1,000?
Okay, or $645,000.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, they are
Wow.
a Portland, Oregon-based company. The washroom itself, I guess, costs some $150,000. Then you've got to do like infrastructure, put a pad in, do landscaping around it or whatnot. Then, of course, to maintain it. But the thing about these toilets are, I guess, is that they prevent issues you would have with traditional public toilets, whereas it's all enclosed, so I guess they're able to clean themselves, prevent, they spray paint. Come on, man, when you're marking something.
Graffiti?
Yes, thank you. Good God, I had a brain fart there. But yeah, it prevents them. It'll has a service that'll prevent the paint from sticking, and so it'll stay clean and nice. It'll smell good. Still, though, $500,000
for a toilet.
That's a lot for a crapper.
I try to avoid using public toilets.
Oh yeah, no, never.
Never.
It would have to be the only exception for me is if I am out at a very nice restaurant. And they have a nice.
Yes. Yeah.
I will. Yes. But if I am not going, I can't tell you the last time I used a restroom at a gas station.
Oh no.
Like had to grab the key on the piece of wood thing. Like no. That's not. It's not happening. I will. Yeah. I am very particular.
Yeah.
I like the commode at my house. We have 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Any one of those 3 are fine. But
I
don't.
You gotta have home court.
Yeah, man, I don't. No, like I don't even want to do it here.
Yeah, I have a weak bladder.
My wife has a weak bladder.
So I pee like 20 times a day.
My wife will pee in the car sometimes.
What?
Yeah. Like if she has a crazy tiny bladder, and if we have like a 40-minute drive home from a dinner or whatever. She has a contraption, a little tarp that she built in the back of the thing.
Wait, really?
Where she can actually, she'll actually, if she's got to pee, she'll pee in the tarp and then just dump it out. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Listen, if you got to go, you got to go.
You got to go.
Yeah,
but between like the
sure
tapeworm
I just
story
told
and
that story.
the tapeworm story and the public bathrooms, my McDonald's run here.
Oh yeah, no. Well, you have to go back and tell your girlfriend that you love her.
Well, it's milkshake day.
Oh, it's milkshake day.
It's Friday.
Oh, Fridays you get milkshakes.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Not at all.
So they give you a milkshake with your breakfast?
Yeah.
So the milkshake machine is working for breakfast, but you can't get burgers at 10 a.m.
I don't know.
No, you can't.
No,
I tried the other day.
Really?
Yeah, burgers don't start till 11 apparently, or 10:30, or something like that.
10:30.
10:30. So yeah, because I would do a milkshake with a burger, but I'm not doing a milkshake with an Egg McMuffin.
I can have a milkshake at any time of the day.
Well, I agree with that. I can have a milkshake at any time, but I'm not going to pair it with an Egg McMuffin.
Oh, dude, get a vanilla milkshake and pair it with a sausage burrito and a sausage McMuffin.
No, what are you talking about?
It's so good, bro. I can taste it right now.
A vanilla milkshake with
sausage burrito and sausage McMuffin.
Come on.
No. No, come on.
How are you not a fat bastard? How are you not as obese as myself and Neary and the rest of us? You're drinking milkshakes for breakfast with your sausage and McMuffin. Are you kidding me? I want to punch you in the face. That is just, right, Sean? I mean, come on, bro.
If I think about a milkshake,
Sean,
I'll put on weight.
If you and I every Friday went to McDonald's and got a milkshake with a sausage burrito and a sausage McMuffin, we'd be 500 pounds after a month.
I could go on 600-pound producer.
Oh, my God. Unfriggin' believable, bro.
I'm so hungry now.
I know, you're killing me back here,
You're killing me, too.
I'm starving.
At least you get to go get the milkshake. I got to wait.
I'm so excited.
You're literally going to get a milkshake when you get out of here.
What's wrong with that?
Vanilla?
I love, dude. Their vanilla milkshake is to die for.
Vanilla's the worst.
But the only problem
Tastes
is
like nothing.
The only problem is now they give you the paper straws.
Yes.
And it sucks.
It's only that McDonald's, by the way, to get
Really?
paper
Yeah.
straws. Yeah.
Oh, it's
What you got to do is go to Dunkin' beside there and get the plastic straw.
Why do you hate sea turtles?
I love sea turtles.
Why do you hate our marine life?
Just give me a plastic straw.
No, because you're irresponsible and you'll throw it out the window.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you will.
No, I won't.
Sure,
I
you
won't.
will.
No,
that's what everybody says. But they all wind up in the ocean and they're killing animals.
Oh, but the paper straws, they suck.
I'll be honest. I don't understand all you bitching about paper straws. My wife will bitch about the paper straws. Like, are you really? I mean, it's a friggin' straw, bro. Like, they don't have to last more than 10 minutes. You don't take it home with you when you're done. You don't use it for the next drink. They bring you a new one. Like, I don't understand the hatred that some of you have for paper straws.
But you should be on a time limit of when you have to drink your drink.
Yeah.
If you want to sit there, your straw slowly dissolves.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. It doesn't slowly dissolve.
And then the drink gets all melty, and that's my biggest pet peeve in the world.
No, your milkshake getting melty?
Like ice cream or something getting melty.
So you're telling me you can't drink it fast enough because you're in the paper straw is an impediment. You're so full of crap.
I devour my ice cream or milkshake.
Like if I go to a place,
like my milkshake might be gone by the time I get on the freeway.
Oh my God, that's only like 100 yards, bro.
Yeah, that's if you hit the
that's
red
only
light.
100 yards. Jesus,
it's so good. It's so refreshing,
dude. If I go to a place and they give me a plastic straw, I'm pissed.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Do you realize? Like, dude, I saw a thing on Netflix last night. Some guy who decided to just be a dick and go to beaches and just see how much plastic and garbage there was out there. And it's disturbing.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is awful. Well, it's your fault.
It's not my fault. I don't bring my trash to the beach.
Because you're bitching about paper straws.
I throw my trash away.
Sure you do. Right out the window of your car on 95.
What are you talking about?
You
have
do.
to be in the
Whatever. I followed you home before, dude. I saw you throwing papers out your car.
Shut up. That would be barbaric.
But you
people,
want
no
but
people
you want
who litter are the scorn of the earth.
Well, so are people that use plastic straws. You know where the plastic's going. It's killing sea turtles.
If you throw it away,
yeah, really,
throw it away.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll gladly drink out of the paper straw, but I just prefer.
I've just been fascinated by the amount of bitching that human beings can, how offended so many of you are over paper straws.
I'm
like,
not
really?
offended.
No, you
I
may
just
not
prefer
be.
Plastic straws. Like, I'll still order the milkshake and I'll still enjoy it, but I just prefer the plastic
I prefer a straw that will last as long as the drink.
Let me ask you this. What happens? Let's just forget about a milkshake. But let's say you go to a fast food place and you get like a large soda, all right? And they forget to give you the straw.
Oh.
That's the worst. Because I don't want to drink it out of the. I don't want to drink it out of the like a traditional way out of the cup.
Then it'll spill.
Well,
out
and
the
it's also
side.
just there's too much. It's a big giant cup, and there's a lot of ice in there too, and it's just.
Or when they don't give you enough ice.
Oh, that's the worst.
Because I like a lot of ice.
I like a lot of ice too.
I love ice.
You like chewing on ice?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what they say about that? If you chew on ice, that means you're sexually frustrated.
Oh, I don't have any problems.
Is that
there.
true?
Yeah, no, dead serious. It's true.
I love
if you
ice.
chew on, you can Google that. If you chew on ice, that means you are sexually frustrated. Yeah.
Huh. Learn something new.
Yeah. You should tell that to your wife there when you see her today. And you say, "I love you" at the drive-thru.
Oh yeah, I was. Oh, you know, nothing is better than like a McDonald's Coke though.
Yes.
Or a Sprite. Their fountain drinks
are great, but you got to get it into it quick before the ice melts and it gets watered down.
And the paper straw goes away.
Yeah. So what are you going to do today when you show up there? The last time you went to this drive-thru, she handed you the food, and your response was not thank you or have a good day. It was, I love you.
It was so awkward.
And then you just drove away.
It was so awkward.
So what happens today when you show up there and she sees it's you and she hands you the food again and the milkshake? What do you say now?
I'm going to say thank you. Have a good day.
Do you even bring up the fact that you said I love you last time?
She probably won't remember it.
Oh, really, Marsh? I'm in a
different car.
How many people go through that drive-thru on a daily basis and tell her they love her?
She's going to remember that.
She'll probably remember, huh?
You think so? I'm just thinking, I bet less than 5% of her daily customers give her a reply of,
less than
I
1%.
love you. Oh, yes.
I'm the 1%.
I know, you're the 1%. I love you. Almost as much as my vanilla milkshake.
God bless McDonald's.
You got to record this going through today.
Yeah, you really got to do it. You got to do an IG live video here. Absolutely. Yeah.
I've never done an IG
do a
live.
TikTok. Do a TikTok.
I don't even have TikTok.
Could you imagine if before she hands you the food, she's like,
snap it. Do a snap. Snap it.
What I do is I snap it. Yeah,
snap it. Just snap it for us. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Right before she hands you the food, she says, I love you too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine. It could be, dude, this could be the beginning of a romance, of a, how about your mom would be if you had a nice, honest woman?
She can cook.
And she's older,
as
too.
opposed to what?
And she's older, too, so that satisfies her cougar thing.
She takes orders.
Yeah, she can make French fries.
She can make milkshakes.
Oh, she can make milkshakes. She probably knows how to fix the milkshake machine. Right?
Now I'm kind of nervous that the milkshake, because I'm always nervous that the milkshake machine is down.
Well, because, it's McDonald's, and that's generally 80% of the time.
Yeah. If that milkshake, if I don't get a milkshake, my day is ruined.
Now, let me tell you, I ask you this. If she says the milkshake is down, but then realizes it's the guy that loves her, you think she figures out a way to fix it?
Hell yeah.
Or do you think they say sometimes they say it's broken just because they're lazy and they don't want to deal with it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but for a valued customer like me.
That says I love you.
Yeah.
That dreams about you at night.
They should fix it.
Absolutely.
I go to that McDonald's so much.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
It's a bizarre sight because what he'll do is he'll get in the drive-thru line. He'll take off his shirt and start tweaking his nipples as he's placing his order just because he gets that excited.
I get so excited about McDonald's. I'm like, I love it.
Sausage burrito.
Oh, my God, bro. Are you kidding me?
Bro, 2 sausage burritos, 2 sausage McMuffins, and a vanilla milkshake.
Oh, sometimes he'll drink that vanilla milkshake too fast, get a brain freeze.
God. That right there is
Yeah.
a breakfast of champions.
It's a breakfast of diabetes.
I cannot.
That is a breakfast of insulin, bro. Jesus, dude, I can't even. All right, we're gonna take a break.
No, but then I go and do a great workout, so it's okay.
Will you?
When's the last time you went to the gym?
Really? Hold on.
This week.
So Wednesday you got a milkshake.
No.
When was the last time you got a milkshake? Tuesday?
Friday.
Oh, last Friday.
Yeah, it's my
last Friday, you got a milkshake. You pounded it in your burrito. You went home and you did what at the gym?
I did 30 minutes of cardio.
Did you? You went to the gym last Friday?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Okay. I go to the gym. What are you talking about? If I didn't, I would be like 300, 400 pounds.
I go to the gym, too. I pick up a smoothie and I leave.
Right?
Yeah.
I love gyms that have the milkshake counter.
Oh, so good.
That's the best gym. Oh, my
So
God.
good.
What protein powder
right?
they use?
Oh, protein powder with like 4 cups of sugar in it.
Yes.
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
Can I get some ice cream?
Bro, I have this blender, and sometimes I put ice cream in my protein shake.
Oh, do you have the Ninja?
Genius.
Is that what
Something
it is?
like that.
That's what we have
it is
for my wife. It's got 3 blades on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
that thing looks
incredible.
mean and vicious.
Dude, it will make shakes that will rock your world.
Yeah, we've been using with like this protein powder meal replacement shake.
We
I haven't
put
used
oats
it for,
in it, peanut butter. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, so you just turn it into just like a giant.
And load it up with ice.
All right, we'll take a break. Now I'm getting hungry. It is.
Right?
It's
Let's go to
9:16.
McDonald's
Yeah,
after
this is
this.
OnSideRadio.com.
You can send them a text at 844-416-8123. That's 844-416-8123.
Let's raise a cup to the first among us who put themselves last. To the risk takers, the mask makers, the heroes on the front line and online. To the ones keeping shelves full and keeping us hopeful. To those who don't stop and those making all the stops. To the ones who pick up, suit up, and never let us down. From all of us at Dunkin' to all the heroes keeping everyone running, we thank you.
Hello, Inter Miami CF fans! Download the Drink AR app and play inside a first-of-its-kind virtual soccer stadium, hosted by Bodega Trevento and Inter Miami CF, and celebrate your passion for soccer from the comfort of your own home. Find the download links on our Instagram account at Treventus and get our wines delivered straight to your home with a discount for all Inter Miami CF fans. Discover Trevento, a shared passion.
If you missed Omar Kelly and the Miami Dolphins report sponsored by EJDconstruction.com today, you missed this.
One, I never have had a hot take.
What do you mean you've never had a hot take? Come on, what is that?
I'm bothered by this theory that people think I just say things to like stir it up. No,
Can you clip
know me,
that?
Ethan.
Can you clip that? Can you clip that? Hey, wait. Time marker. 11:27 and 8 seconds. People think. Just start with that one. Go. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Continue, Omar. I'm sorry. We had something to do internally here. You weren't supposed to hear that.
You know me, Ethan. You know how I believe football is played and built and how you win.
Trenches.
You win in the trenches.
Yeah, I know. Don't watch the ball.
You know how I am.
Mm-hmm.
Omar Kelly and the Miami Dolphins report, brought to you by EJD Construction. Count on a company that's an A-rated member of Angie's List and the Better Business Bureau. EJDconstruction.com.
The fighting spirit of the Marine Corps is born of battles won. Battles won within, over enemies of fear, enemies of doubt. It's who we are. It's what we do. It's a promise made to you for more than 2 centuries. A promise of the Marines.
For over 20 years, Mr. Glass has been committed to the safety and satisfaction of our clients. Our products are the culmination of innovative engineering, aesthetic appeal, and the highest levels of quality. Through our legacy, Mr. Glass strives to impart the true meaning of quality, service, and sustainability to new generations. Reputation, experience, and trust is why clients choose Mr. Glass. Live the future now. Locate a dealer near you today.
Welcome back to 4th and 20 with Toast and Marsh. To reach out to the boys, send a text to 844-416-8123. That's 844-416-8123. Here's Toast and Marsh.
9:19, 4th and 20, OnsideRadio.com. I'm Toast. He is Marsh. Marsh, I'm going to give you homework for the weekend.
Oh, boy.
You have to watch Iron Man.
Okay.
You have to watch the first one. You got to
start.
start.
Though.
Huh?
A lot of sports going on.
You'll be able to find time.
Yeah,
the basketball doesn't start until 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow.
If I watch it.
Yeah, exactly. So Iron Man's like 2 hours.
Do you ever get bored of watching sports?
No.
No?
I mean, well, I guess I don't know. It all depends. Like, I can get bored with a specific game that I'm watching, but I don't get bored watching sports in general.
I guess if it's not my team.
Oh, if it's not my team, I could care.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no. All right, so, yeah. So am I going to go home? Would I go home tonight and watch Portland, Denver? No.
Yeah.
Would I watch Tampa Bay and the Blackhawks? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Like, I'll play Call of Duty. I'll do something else. I'll prep for our fantasy baseball draft. I'll watch a movie. Like, no, I will watch my teams, but I won't. And then I will watch playoff games of teams that are not. So once the playoffs start, I'll watch a first-round game for the Western Conference Finals.
See,
know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I won't.
All right.
I get very bored. I don't know why. I
gotcha.
I don't know. And if it, like...
well, here's the thing.
I used to be, like, so fanatical, and I still am, like, a sports nut, but, like...
Well, there's other stuff.
Yeah, there's other stuff.
And listen, the reality is
girls.
That, you know, yes, this is girls. Yes, there's plenty of girls. There's girls. There's vanilla milkshakes to be had.
Yeah. You can drink.
I gotcha. Yeah, no, I don't. I only watch my teams. And then if it's a big event and I don't have a rooting interest, I will watch sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's other stuff to do, man.
I'll watch Iron Man. Oh, I got to get Disney Plus now.
Yes, you do. Oh, you got to get it now. They're about to jack it up. It's about to go up.
Do they do free weeks?
They may. I don't know. See, I got Disney Plus when they announced it a couple years ago or whatever. They had a thing where you could pay in advance for 3 years, and you got it for like a crazy ass cheap, like $4.99 a month or something. So I just did that. So I don't even get billed for it right now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But that was like an introductory thing.
Huh.
But I believe I read something where they're like raising it by $1.
Okay. So they're about to jack it up.
About to jack it up by $1.
I love Disney.
Oh no, yeah, they got Disney Plus, great streaming service. They got a ton of stuff on there.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Disney movies. I want to go to Disney World this weekend.
Okay. Wow. Took a change. Took a turn right there.
Sounds great.
Let's talk about the trade deadline that came and went yesterday. First of all, let's go ahead and talk about our roundtable discussion here on Onside Radio today. Has your outlook on the Heat season changed after the trades they made yesterday?
Yes, it has.
And how has that happened?
How has my...
What are your adjusted expectations? How deep will their playoff run be?
I think if they can get it together and add Aldridge as well, I think they can get to the conference finals.
Yeah, I would say that I don't have adjusted expectations. I guess my adjusted expectations are the same expectations I had before, but now I'm more confident in them.
Yes.
My expectations this entire time have been for them to at least get out of the first round and preferably get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That has been my goal for them after last year. Since Marsh opened his mouth about a week and a half ago, I've been very less confident that any of that was going to happen. Now, after yesterday's moves, I believe we're back on course to I think this team peaks at the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, I think
I just think Brooklyn's really good, bro. With those three guys,
So
I'm
good.
just saying, it's like a circus that they're putting on. It's like the greatest show on earth. On earth, it's insane.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's beating them, honestly.
I got no problem taking on the Bucks, though.
No,
take their ass down.
Oh, I'd love to take on Philly.
Got no problem taking on Philly. No problem.
Give me Philly.
Yeah, I'll take on Philly every day, all day.
I hate Philly.
Only team I believe we cannot beat in the playoffs in the East is the Nets.
Mm-hmm. And that's fair.
It is fair.
They're an all-star team. It's ridiculous, actually.
When's the last time Pat Riley won Executive of the Year? I know it's been a long time.
I have no idea.
After yesterday, just give him the award. Stop. Should have gotten it last year for what this team did going to the finals and didn't.
How did Spoelstra not get coach? Did he get coach of the year?
No.
That's
We did not.
ridiculous.
No, it's insane. There's always just Miami bias. There is. I don't know why.
Why does everyone hate Miami?
Because we have sun and beautiful people. Milkshake machines that don't break. Biggest loser yesterday in the trade deadline has to be the Houston Rockets.
Oh, that poor...
And I'll tell you, not only the Houston Rockets, 2010 was the last time he was executive of the year? Oh, my God.
Well, those years
That's
that
just
they got
criminal.
the LeBron.
Yeah, that's just criminal. I would say the Rockets and the Celtics for me, the two biggest losers yesterday.
The Celtics, yeah.
The fact that the Rockets end up turning James Harden, trading him away for what they got, it's just in Oladipo, like it's just insane. It's insane. You got nothing.
It would suck to be a Rockets fan today.
Oh.
Like you have nothing going on.
I don't know how that GM doesn't get fired today.
Well, isn't he a new GM?
Yeah, but he came up under Daryl Morey because they fired Daryl Morey. It's his first year, right? So it's his first year. But yeah, he came up under Daryl Morey. He didn't listen very well.
And it's a new coach, or is it not?
Oh wait, Silas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silas Jr. Paul Silas
Okay.
Jr.
Yeah, they have no hope.
None.
I mean, they have some. Do they have like draft picks?
Well, they do, but they're all Brooklyn, so they're late first rounders for like the next 4 or 5 years. Well, what is that going to get you?
Do you see how many draft picks OKC has?
Well, they have all of them. Between them and Houston, those two teams have all the draft
OKC
picks.
has like 34 draft picks.
They have all of the Heats for the next 10 years. I believe that's the way it works out. Yeah, I think they literally have all of our draft picks.
We don't have. We're not gonna.
They have our draft pick for this year.
Yeah, we don't have a draft pick for a long time.
No.
Ugh.
Riley doesn't care about draft picks unless it's like a top 5 pick.
When was the last time we like drafted a player and he like turned into a star.
Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
I mean, Justice Winslow didn't.
Winslow.
Bam.
Yeah, Bam.
Bam. Bam. Bam. Bam. Bam. Bam. Bam.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam was second round, wasn't he? Or was he end of first?
I believe he was second round.
He was late first? But yeah. Yeah, no, Bam. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. Bam Bam.
Where's Bam Bam from? Is that the Flintstones?
He was first round, 14th pick.
Oh, so he was middle.
Out of Kentucky.
Okay. Yeah, I know he was Kentucky. Other losers yesterday, Los Angeles Lakers. Listen, they made no moves, and they're missing their two top guys for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So I was listening to Barkley. Barkley was making the comment. He's like, dude, I was looking at the standings, and they're only a few games out of the 8th spot.
The Heat?
No, the Lakers.
Yeah,
the Lakers,
the Lakers
could easily fall into the 8th spot.
Bro,
by the time LeBron and AD are back on the court together, the Lakers could be conceivably in the 8 or lower.
They lost again last.
Yeah, they could be in the 9. They could be out of the playoffs.
I love it
when those guys come back.
I love it.
It's listen, when you build a team around two guys, two superstars, who can cover up so many deficiencies from everybody else, and then you lose them, and you're left with those other parts as your full team.
Yeah.
Rob Pelinka must be going through Pepto-Bismol like crazy right now. That dude, he's just drinking it in a friggin' rocks glass, for crying out loud. I mean, he's got to be like, are you kidding me? I need these 3 weeks to go by so fast. I need my boys back.
Yeah, they are in trouble, man. Well, and when LeBron comes back sooner, right?
No, LeBron's 4 weeks. They're saying that's a high ankle sprain, and here's the thing. High ankle sprains have a way of re-aggravating themselves when a player comes back. So I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Listen, I think they're going to be fine once the playoffs start, and even if they're the 8th seed, I still think they're going to be fine because you would still pick them over everybody.
Yeah,
you're still going to pick them over Utah, right? Even if they're the 8th seed.
Yeah.
It's LeBron and AD.
Yeah.
Healthy.
You'd have to.
You'd have to. I will say an intriguing move yesterday. I like what the Bulls did.
I do like what the Bulls did.
Now, here's my question. The Bulls going to make the playoffs? Because they're in the 10th spot right now.
I'm pulling up the
But I think the Bulls are going to make a run and get into the playoffs. I think the Bulls are better than the Knicks now. That pick and roll with these two guys?
I'm
not sold on the Knicks.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, they're the 10 seed right now.
I think they get themselves in.
Wow, the Heat dropped down to the 7th seed.
Yeah, well, because you won't stop tweeting about them. I know. Well, the Celtics could miss the playoffs. Let me ask you this. The Celtics missed the playoffs. Brad Stevens get fired?
Yes, I think so.
You think so?
I do think so.
They move away?
How long? He's been there for a minute.
It's I think this is his 8th year.
Yeah.
So it's almost been a decade. Let me ask you this. If you're Brad Stevens, you start to hedge your bet and make a call to Indiana.
Ooh.
Just saying.
I think that'd be a good move.
Just saying. If your future in Boston is not that long, or, I mean, listen, here's the other thing. If Boston fired him, he'd get another NBA job tomorrow.
Yes. I think he's a great
That's the
coach.
thing. Do you want to go back? He hasn't been a failure in the NBA. They've made 3 Eastern Conference Finals, haven't won any of them. But it's not like he's been like a Billy Donovan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And granted, he went from OKC to Chicago or whatever, but it's, I don't know. I don't think he goes back to college.
Bro, it is insane how close the East is right now.
No, it's,
outside of the 4 seed to the 8 seed.
Yes. It's 2 games, right? 2.5 games?
Yeah. It's 1.5.
Yeah.
The Celtics are 21 and 23, but every, from the 4 to the 7 seed, they all have 22 wins.
Yeah.
So that means that's a big game against Charlotte tonight.
These are all big games.
Yeah, they're in the
These
4th
are all
seed.
big games.
Wow. Yeah, the Bulls could. I mean,
they absolutely could.
They're only 2 games out of the playoffs.
You got him now paired with Levine. Yeah.
The Magic did a lot yesterday.
Well, they got rid of everybody.
Yeah, they are the.
What are the Magic doing?
The youth movement in Orlando.
Starting over again.
Yeah, again.
I mean, that's just got to be.
You can't.
How frustrating.
There's a point where you can't just keep pressing the reset button.
Well, they're doing the Philadelphia thing apparently.
Yeah,
they're going with the process. I mean, how many bigs did Philadelphia draft 5-6 years in a row? I mean, you had the kids from Kentucky,
Nerlens Noel.
You had
Markel Fultz.
Yes, I mean, dude, so many guys that they have drafted until they could find Embiid and Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and you know what? It's paid off for them. You got to give them credit.
But the amount of mocking they got for those 5 years when they were doing it, just tanking on purpose every single year. And with all due respect, what has it gotten them? What have they won?
Nada.
They won anything? How'd that work out in the playoffs for them last year? Yeah, the number 1 seed right now. Do any of us have any confidence that the 76ers will be holding up the Larry O'Brien trophy come July?
No.
Zero.
No. They
Zero.
won't even make it to the finals.
No, exactly.
Depending on who they play in the second round, I don't even think they get out of the second round.
And
I just don't trust this team in the playoffs.
And I don't trust their coach either. Doc, I mean, has any coach overseen more 3-0 collapses than Doc Rivers? I don't believe so. You can check me on that, but I'm pretty sure he's leading the NBA in that stat.
In the 3-0?
In coaching teams that had a 3-0 lead in the playoffs and lost.
He's never done that.
What are you talking about?
A 3 or a 3-1? 3-1.
I think they've been up 3-0 also, haven't they?
Not 3-0.
What do you mean?
I don't think that's ever happened in the NBA. 3-0.
Yes. Oh, Lord, Google that. I know.
I'm watching Jacory's announcement.
Oh, has he made? Oh, that's right.
Well, it's on right now.
It's on right now. How many hats are in front of him?
It hasn't gotten to him yet. It's on CBS Sports, and
Is it at his high school?
It's on a break. It's on an ad.
Okay.
I don't think I don't think the NBA. I don't think a team has ever come back from 3-0 in the NBA.
What are you saying, Sean?
It says the NBA is the only major North American sport with a 7-game playoff series where no team has ever overcome a 3-0 deficit.
Oh, so that means Doc has overseen like about 7 3-1 collapses.
Yeah, 3-1 maybe. Yeah.
Oh, I know 3-1.
Did Boston ever give up a 3-1 when he was there? I don't think so.
So yeah, I got no faith in Philadelphia.
Which is great because I think Philadelphia is the most hated sports city in America.
I can't stand Philadelphia.
I
don't like the Eagles. I don't like the Flyers.
I hate the Eagles with
I don't
all
like
my
the
heart.
Phillies. I don't like the 76ers.
I don't like the fans.
I hate the fans.
I hate the fans.
I don't like the fans. I've been around Philadelphia fans, and they're just obnoxious.
They're
and
the
annoying.
worst.
They're rude people. They're
They
rude
are.
people.
They're
rude people.
a-holes.
They are.
I want to go to a Cowboys-Eagles game in Philly.
Really?
Yes.
You're going to get your ass kicked.
Bring it on.
Really? Really, pretty boy?
Bring it on.
Really, pretty boy?
Well, hey, I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
They're talking about him right now.
And Doc Rivers has blown 3 of those.
3,
leads.
okay.
That's
3,
so
3,
The
1
Magic, the Clippers, twice.
Yeah, the Clippers was like, the last few, yeah.
Oh, I forgot his run in L.A.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 2016, 2020 there, and then 2003 with the Orlando Magic.
Best thing that can happen to you is to get up 3-1, to fall down 3-1 on the Doc Rivers team, because then you're a lock. You're a lock. You're a lock to win it.
You're a lock.
You're an absolute lock. We will take a quick break. This is OnSideRadio.com.
You can reach out to Toast and Marsh by dialing 888-441-4623. That's 888-441-4623.
With Make-A-Wish, the impossible becomes possible. A girl battling cancer can become a race car driver battling the course. The boy showing all the nurses his fire trucks can take the helm of a real one. Wishes can give kids with critical illnesses the strength to keep fighting, get better, and grow up.
Where there's a wish, there's a way.
Wishes need you. Visit Make-A-Wish at wish.org.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Onside Radio, the only choice for the South Florida sports fan.
She's kind of a big deal. Some people like to say it's only because of how she looks. She sticks her tongue out a lot. But there's just something about her that makes people do crazy things, like get tattoos of her face, or wait in line for hours just to say hi. Lil Bub is a 2-year-old cat, an Instagram celebrity with a following bigger than some 90s television stars. And it all started because she was adopted. You can't buy a best friend like Lil Bub, but you can adopt one. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
I'm Ryan Seacrest.
First responders are people who stand for a greater purpose. They will be there for you when nobody else is, to help you, your family, your community. This is their selfless promise. This is their sworn duty to protect, to serve, to help. They put themselves in harm's way for us. They come to the rescue at times when we need them most. First responders are making enormous personal sacrifices to keep showing up for us and fighting the good fight. Nearly 70% of all firefighters are volunteers. That means when they get injured or quarantined, they may not have a way to pay their rent or keep their family safe and fed. No matter who you are or where you live, when you call 911 and ask for help, first responders show up. Now, let's show up for the people who show up for us every day and every night.
Go to firstrcf.org and make a difference today.
Keeping you informed in the world of sports. With an OnsideRadio.com sports update.
Good morning, Miami. I'm Marsh with your Onside Sports Morning Update. The Heat's losing streak is up to 5 as they fell to the Blazers last night, 125-122. Miami's back at it tonight as they'll travel to Charlotte to play the Hornets, game starting at 8 o'clock. There was some news for the Heat on Thursday. Miami completed the trade with Houston, receiving guard Victor Oladipo in exchange for Avery Bradley and Kelly Olynyk. They also traded Mo Harkless and Chris Silva to the Kings for Nemanja Bjelica. And the Panthers had a rough night on Thursday as well, losing 3-0 to the Blackhawks. Florida has now lost 3 in a row. This is South Florida's new choice for local sports talk, OnsideRadio.com.
Welcome back to 4th and 20 with Toast and Marsh. To reach out to the boys, send a text to 844-416-8123. That's 844-416-8123. Here's Toast and Marsh.
9:38. A Friday morning. Damn.
What you trying to do, man?
I know. We're all eagerly watching CBS Sportsline here to see what ends up happening with Jacory. What's going on there, Marsh? You watching?
Yep, it's an ad.
It's a commercial. So the 9:30 announcement has now been delayed.
Well, and I have to post it on State of the U too. So.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got a lot going on in your life right now.
My mind is crazy. I'm thinking about my milkshake.
Last time Canes got a big quarterback commit, you became a GIF.
Yeah.
By jumping into your pool.
That was a great night.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
What will the GIF be today when Jacory signs?
Maybe a little fist pump.
A little fist pump GIF?
Well, there's no pool.
Oh, there's no pool.
There's no pool. Never.
Who do you – all right, so if he commits – let me ask you this. He commits. Who do you think has a better chance of being a Miami Hurricanes starting quarterback, him or Jake Garcia?
That's a good question.
That's
I'd still say Jake. Well, it depends on what kind of offense we're running. Like, if we're running what we ran last year, probably Jacory because he is a really good runner.
Mm-hmm.
But Jake has a...
Oh, yeah. Go to the announcement. Hell, yeah. Pot that bad boy up.
The next 3 or 4 years, my life is pretty much a 40-year decision to the University of...
Woo!
Did he just say it?
He put on the hat.
Oh, he put on the hat.
My little bite.
So we're good.
We got him.
We got Jacory Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
University of Miami.
Yeah, Miami. There we go. Nice.
It's great.
Beautiful.
To me.
There you go. A Miami Hurricane.
You were a little ahead of me there on the announcement.
Yeah, good stuff, though. Good
We
stuff.
got him.
The Canes have now gotten the number 5 dual-threat quarterback in the class of 2022. That is Jacory Brown out of Georgia. We'll find out what happens with his buddy Isaiah Bond.
Yeah, he might be next.
The two-way player, both a receiver and cornerback. A pure athlete that the Canes are looking for as well. That is a borderline 4-star as well. So good, man.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff. Needed to get – listen,
We got to get this train rolling.
Most important thing is you got to get a quarterback every class. Every single cycle, you've got to get a quarterback in because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to transfer. You don't know who's going to get hurt. So you've got to – and now 3 cycles in a row, this coaching staff has landed a stud. A stud. TVD, Jake Garcia, Jacory Brown. And that is everything. You can't be upset right now with what is going on quarterback-wise at the University of Miami.
Things are great. Things are
progressing in the right direction. They're getting the guys that they need to get. Now all we need is for it to all come together on the field and for them to put on a show.
Yeah, got to get this class rolling, and this is the perfect guy to do that.
I mean, oh my God, dude, our quarterback room
It will be the best it's been in
ever.
Ever.
I'll be honest. I mean, the depth-wise, I going into next year, I can't think of a time in the last 30 years, maybe going back to when it was Jim Kelly, Mark Richt, and
or Bernie Kosar.
Yeah, all like on the same roster.
That was pretty cool.
I mean, that would be, but that's 50 years or 40 years ago, man. Like, we've never had. We're gonna go in next year with these 3 studs in that room, bro. And Peyton, who's no slouch.
No slouch. And hopefully Lashley is still here next year.
Yeah, well.
But no, it's. I think it's an exciting.
Everything's going in the right direction during the off season as usual. And this is what happens every year, man. It gets us back into it. But
We're back.
The last 2 years, I have hit January as depressed as I've ever been as a Canes fan.
Yeah.
2 years ago, the way it ended with the FIU loss and Louisiana Tech, and then last year, the way it ended with the UNC game, and then the bowl game. I mean, like I've started the new year just miserable about the state of the Miami Hurricanes.
I think 2019, I was in a much worse place.
Sure, I gotcha. Yeah.
But remember the night that we lost to Louisiana Tech? You guys had me on the OPP after I made a video where I was. But now we're good.
Well, we're good in the offseason.
We're good in the offseason.
But it's all progressing in the right direction.
Build on the 8-3.
There's no one can say that we're not building in the right direction.
No.
The records have improved. The recruiting has improved significantly. The depth is there that wasn't there a few years ago. And all we need now is just to win the big games. Show up in the big games.
We're trending.
We're close, baby. We're close.
We are.
It's
I
a
feel
big
like
year
we
for Manny.
are.
It's a big year for Manny.
If he can.
We'll get through this year knowing whether or not Manny's the guy.
Yes.
Because either they will make a step forward this year and they will win some big games, or it will be what we've had the last couple years in that term, and we'll know, okay, well, he's a great salesman. He's great at doing off-season, but when it comes to in-game stuff during the season, he's just not the guy.
This is the year.
This is the year.
This is the make it or break it
year.
It's
a huge year.
You have the roster. You have a great coaching staff.
You've got everything. Yeah, you've said
you have a very weak schedule.
You really do.
Besides Alabama and UNC.
Don't worry. Don't sleep on App State.
Michigan.
I think App State's tougher than Michigan State, to be honest with you.
And I think they're both tougher than people give them credit for.
I mean, the only cupcake on that schedule is Central Connecticut State.
Why are we playing? That's so random.
Why are we playing that game? Because TVD wants to get some action.
Yeah.
TVD plays the entire second half of that game if everything goes well. Exactly. So, good stuff, man.
Good stuff. It's a good day to be a Cane.
It is a good day to be a Cane. Very good day to be a Cane. And, we got, I think, are they doing the defensive line today? I don't know, or is it tomorrow? No, they got press today.
Yeah, they do. It's Mike Harley, Gervin Hall, and Navon Donaldson.
Yeah, like 11:30 or something, 11:45. Good stuff. All right, we will be back. I believe Kai will be joining us next. This is OnsideRadio.com.
Onside Radio, the only choice for the South Florida sports fan.
Hey, it's Big O for EJD Construction, your custom home builder, additions and home remodeling. Our lives have changed. We're making our homes more of an oasis. Call the right place. Call the right people. Eric at EJD Construction for over 16 years. A-rated member of Angie's List and the Better Business Bureau. 305-433-4843. That's 305-433-4843 for EJDconstruction.com.
Ashiro's work is never done. You care for the house, the kids, and our future. We're so grateful for all you do. Now it's time to care for yourself and save a little more for retirement. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to boost your retirement savings now. Visit aceyourretirement.org today.
A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
ADHD. It's the child who can't pay attention or sit still in school, right? The answer may be yes. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, or ADHD, can be complicated and it can last a lifetime. Living with a condition can sometimes be a challenge. It may take years to accept a formal diagnosis, and it's not always easy to find the right treatment plan. Did you know that up to 75% of children and adolescents with ADHD have at least one additional mental health condition that also requires a comprehensive approach to treatment? ADHD guidelines were recently updated to reflect the need to screen for associated disorders. Be sure to talk with your child's doctor about proper screening and visit more2adhd.com for additional information. That's more2adhd.com. This message has been brought to you in partnership with ADA, ACO, and CHAD.
Hey, it's me, your cell phone. We need to talk about something serious. I know you love me, I know you like using me wherever you are, but I feel like this isn't working out when you're driving. I know you may think that it's possible to focus both on me and the road, but I just don't feel the same way. I think we should spend time away from each other when you're driving. It's for the best.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Baseball fans will go deep into the count with Alex Aguirre and Christian Chase. Catch the show that talks Marlins and all the big stories in the major leagues. Saturday at 8 a.m., exclusively at OnSideRadio.com.
Hey, it's Big O. You know, air quality in your home or business is so important now, folks. That's why you've got to call M&S Air Conditioning. Let them install a high-efficiency polarized air filter in your AC unit that attracts, captures, and destroys biological contaminants to improve your air quality. M&S is always on call from 7:30 a.m. till 9 o'clock p.m. and, of course, emergency Sundays. Call for more info on high-efficiency air filters and their preventative maintenance plans. Visit M&S Air Conditioning at ac-florida.com.
A message to help keep you safe. If doctors told us today that we'd made a breakthrough on COVID-19, saving thousands of lives, we would rejoice. Finally, a good news day. We'd feel less afraid that our loved ones would be struck by the invisible enemy. We'd start to feel hope that we could live our lives again. Well, a mask does all that. We can help protect others by covering our noses and mouths, which is how the virus mainly spreads. Masks are a ticket to freedom, to be out in the world, to getting together, back to work, back to doing what we want. If doctors announced we could save lives today, we would grab that breakthrough with both hands. While we wait for a vaccine, grab the breakthrough that's already here. When we're out, it's masks on.
Brought to you by the Ad Council.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Welcome back to 4th and 20 with Toast and Marsh. To reach out to the boys, send a text to 844-416-8123. That's 844-416-8123. Here's Toast and Marsh.
$9.50 Friday morning. I am Toast. He is Marsh. This is 4th and 20. Kai is in. What's up, Kai?
Kai.
His mic's not on.
Oh,
there
hello,
we go.
hello.
Now it is. So you bailed on Dunkin' Donuts and went back to your Starbucks, huh?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Got
You
it for free.
Why'd you get it for free? Oh, that works.
I had 150 stars. Got
Wow.
a free drink.
How long did you wait in line?
Not that long, actually.
Huh.
What did you order today?
Cinnamon dolce latte with cold foam.
That does look delicious.
It is so good.
It looks really
Give
good.
me a cinnamon dolce latte with cold
Listen,
foam.
yesterday,
What does that thing cost normally?
I think $6.
$6? $6?
So basically, you got a coffee with whipped cream for $6.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, did you get the frozen coffee?
Yeah, I did.
How was it?
It was good. It just tastes like a frappuccino. That's the thing. Like they're
so
all
damn good.
Like it was good, but I think that the thing is like they all just call it something different. Like Starbucks.
They're all
is
milkshakes,
frappuccino.
bro. They're all milkshakes.
Yeah,
I love milkshakes.
I will
They're all
say
diabetes
it
in the
held
glass.
way better than the Starbucks ones do.
Yeah.
Because the Starbucks ones I feel like melt really quickly. That like that thing was still.
Maybe I'll go get that.
By the time that I got out of here. And
No,
I got
you
it
have
at,
to
like,
go
9.
talk to your girlfriend.
No. Yeah, my mindset.
Yeah, you have to go get your milkshake and tell her that you love her.
I'm going to McDonald's after this.
Last
always
time
have to tell her.
he told her that he loved her. The drive-through lady, who's
Yeah.
like 75,
She's not 70.
wearing a hairnet. And he said, "I love you."
I was so excited to get my sausage burritos.
Kai, what were your thoughts on trade deadline yesterday?
Well, you know.
Oh, you're not? No, it wasn't.
I mean, like I like Vic a lot.
Sure.
I just think it was just like. It was the same thing that we always expect with like Miami sports, where everyone's hyping everything up, and it's not to be like, oh, this person. It's just like it's what it happens, and like Victor Oladipo is going to be very good. I think it's going to be, personally, I think it's better than getting Lowry, and like my main thought coming up with it was, what certain people, and I think Ethan said it as well when he was talking, is that, and some other people had said it as well. It's like when you look at what was happening with the trades and how everything was rolling, you can immediately tell that. Even if fans dislike Tyler or dislike this and dislike that, that's not the perception around the league. Because if he was bad, then he wouldn't be the sticking point in every single trade that was potentially being out there. So,
well, I think, listen, while fans can say what they
Overreaction.
want, I think a lot of GMs out there look at Tyler Hero and they say, okay, is he perfect? No. But he's 21, and everything that we have an issue with is fixable.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That our coaches could fix all of that.
You looked
so
good
that,
last
so that
night.
by the time he's 24 or 23, he could be a significantly better player. And I think that's what Riley believes also. I did receive one tweet this morning that claimed that Houston wanted Duncan Robinson.
Really?
And that they were holding out for Duncan Robinson, and it wasn't, and basically it was another game of chicken with Riley, and they realized at about 5 minutes till that if they said no, they weren't going to get anything for Oladipo when he left in the offseason, and they might as well just go ahead and make the deal.
We really got rid of Kelly O.
Yeah, we did.
I'm so happy.
you gotta at least like, out of
What?
all the people that signed that, you know, Kelly O played his contract, and like he was exactly what you were expecting when you got him from Boston.
Yeah, he wasn't a disappointment. He was exactly who he's been.
And I think that, like, especially, I think a lot of Heat fans need to realize as well is, like, you know, he was so instrumental in the win streak that we were having, especially when Bam was
sure.
out. Like, he was one of the reasons why this team got back on track.
Well, and also last year you had Jay covering for him a bit, so you didn't see him as much.
Right.
And when you're relying on him this year like you weren't, then, yeah, that's where you
That's
can.
a good point.
Fans are getting a little bit more because they're seeing more of him, and you know.
I
Listen,
miss
I think
Jay.
all Heat fans can agree that that we miss Jay a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of us realized how much.
And remember the reaction. People were like, oh, Jay Crowder's going to be this and that. We didn't even need him. And it's like,
yeah,
I understand certain people because maybe they got mad that, like, he started, you know, chucking up a couple threes and sometimes it would hit, sometimes it wouldn't. But even in the bubble, the dude was an instrumental part of the team.
yeah.
Oh, I think now we all realize how.
The Milwaukee series? Oh, he was raining.
Oh, no, yeah, listen. I think Heat fans have a much greater appreciation for Jay
It's like Wayne
Crowder
Ellington.
today.
When Wayne Ellington
Wayne
first was a little bit
Ellington.
gone and like some of the 3-pointing. But you get me? It's like certain players when you realize it's like, damn, I didn't understand at the time how much they brought to the team.
What was that?
his
oh,
wrist.
Jesus.
This thing is hard to get off sometimes.
I just yank it off.
They're talking about the
Sometimes it's
wristbands
really
we have to
tight on there.
have the security puts on us to get into the building every
I
morning.
hate them.
Sometimes they don't.
Sometimes they don't. Sometimes I just put it in my pocket. Like, I don't have one on today.
Put one on my bag last time.
Sometimes it's gotten to the point now where sometimes security is, I'm not sure what they're doing. I sign myself in and take my own temperature. I just write it down.
So
well,
I
they're
do.
not out there, bro. Like, what are you going to do? So I just do the whole thing. I write it down. I don't,
Ooh.
I don't know if that's legal.
Wow, Zach Wilson's pro day.
Oh, God.
Nobody cares.
The Jets care.
Legitimately, nobody
Yeah.
cares. Here's my
Jets
question.
care.
Here's my question. Will he be wearing a headband?
Yeah.
God, I hope so.
Will it say anything on it?
Yes, it'll
Like
say
JETS, Jets, something like that? I don't know. What does it say?
You got to have
read
some,
the Book of Mormon?
some Tebow stuff
what
on
is
that.
this? What is this trade with the Jets? The Bears get Russell Wilson. Seahawks get Sam Darnold, a 2021 and 2022 first-round picks, and Raekwon Smith. Jets get a second-round pick from Chicago.
That's a horrible deal for the Jets.
Why would the Jets do that?
Why would the Jets agree to that?
Why are the Jets?
Yeah.
The Jets
Just
go
to be
Sam
clear, we're reading
Darnold.
this from Get Up.
And by the way,
Right.
it's a potential Russell Wilson trade.
But the Jets don't get anything here. They missed something.
You're getting covered is by Tannenbaum, so that probably should say enough.
Oh,
What do you
there.
get, Mark?
Yeah,
And Mark
there you go.
Sanchez.
Yeah, that's right. I did not even.
Yeah, Mark
there we
Sanchez
go.
is on this panel. That's
Look
why.
how miserable
Mark
he
Sanchez
looks.
and Mike Tannenbaum.
He's got the best thing about Mark Sanchez is the baby Yoda over his right shoulder.
He's got good scruff.
Good scruff.
You think that's the butt fumble ball that's back there?
Oh, you know he's
hope
got to
so.
have that ball signed
hope
and
so.
immortalized. It's got to be gold plated. Get that thing bronzed.
Mark
All
Sanchez
right.
has been to more championship games than Dak Prescott.
What are you gonna do this? What do you got this weekend, Marsh? Anything good besides college basketball?
Just chilling, man.
You think
Chilling and eating.
Are you gonna allow the Heat to win the game possibly and not tweet about them so they can get off this losing streak? Here's my thing: you're not allowed to tweet about the Heat until they win.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tweeted about them last night when they had a 98% chance to win the game.
I
and
said
they
the Heat are
lost.
the Heat are about.
We're about to win a game.
And then they lost. They choked.
98% chance.
Don't tweet.
Yeah. You can't mention them at all in a tweet until they win.
You lost your
Do
It'll
you
be
agree
tonight.
with this? Do you
They're
agree?
winning tonight.
I don't
if they
care.
Win, if they win tonight, then yeah.
Give me your
You
word
can tweet after.
that you will not tweet until the Heat have gotten a victory.
Yeah.
Very convincing.
That's lies.
All right. He's full of crap. We're out of here. Kai's up next. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Hey,